Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 the Cold War mod as the United States. Let's continue on for last left off. So, we're currently dealing with the Berlin airlift. I think it's going in our favor so far. It's 55-45. As long as we're above 50%, I believe we are in the lead. I'm not too sure when NATO gets formed. Or when the Warsaw Pact actually gets formed. Because it does seem... one of the mod creator did comment in one of, I think the first episode of the series, basically saying a lot of the game is run through events, as opposed to focus trees like you'll see in most other mods. I'm just going to look it up on my phone. When was NATO formed? April 4th, 1949. When was the Warsaw Pact formed? 1955? Really? It took that much longer? Okay, anyways. So NATO should hopefully join soon. And then the Iron Curtain will completely descend across Europe, even though Churchill already gave his speech. That's fine, just ignore that. So Italy, you will hopefully like us a lot more. Is there anybody around here that I also would want to embargo? I mean, we could theoretically just impose embargoes on a bunch of people, like impose embargo on the Philippines. Who else would you want to embargo? Nobody like I can think of right now that would make complete sense to want to embargo. Embargoing China and the Philippines makes sense because they both basically took over governments that were more aligned with our interest, to put it mildly. Okay, so we have done that. What should we want to do now? We can either support the Turkish government, allow Turkey to roll in the Marshall Plan. Is the Marshall Plan like things available yet? The answer seems to be no. Franco's still not recognized, but maybe one day he will be. A Malayan emergency. A ban on the Communist Party of Malaysia has triggered a communist insurgency in the Malayan Union. Although most of the fighting is currently restricted to rural areas, support of the large Chinese minority of communists has gained significant territory. Malaya is burning. Communist Malaysia is going to warn colonial Malaysia. Burma is winning here. The People's Republic of Malaya, led by... just a ghost. I'm not too sure what the hell that is supposed to be. How many men do you got? 1 division against 3 to 5. Immediately embargo that guy, please. Thank you very much. I don't think there's anything I can really do to stop you. Port the British in Malaya. I mean, that would be nice. You know what? It's probably more important than supporting the Turkish government at the moment. So let's support the British in Malaya. Even though they have 1 division, I have no idea how the hell they're actually going to win that over. And I don't believe a embargo is really going to do too much just to stop them, seeing as they have just more troops. It looks like most of the troops probably did spawn over on this area here. Well, you know, we'll see. We will definitely see. Greece is still fighting their civil war. I'm kind of surprised by that. You have 3 divisions against 2, like... Okay, if you have 3 divisions, and they have 2 divisions, you just win automatically, right? This is more than 3 provinces long. You just fight their 2 divisions that they have, and you just go walk over to their capital. I'm not too sure. Greece. Greece, are you okay? I want to send you volunteers. Your country's not allowed to send volunteer forces. Never mind, that'll never happen. Still giving them military aid. Burma has 1. I cannot give you military aid. I don't want to condemn violence, of course. Like, we definitely want to support the Malayan Union here. Definitely no questions asked about that. It looks like the event here to actually integrate these guys doesn't seem to work at the moment. I mean, they're still puppet states, so it basically doesn't make a huge difference. But it does seem like they're kind of broken at the moment. You know what? I think we're fine. I don't know if we need to send any more shipments to West Berlin. I think because we are... The United States annexes Berlin. Right now, it looks like we're going to win. So that seems pretty solid to me. For Malaysia, another 35 days. No, 25 days. Yes. So we still got a high military budget. We could go to like an extensive military budget. Construction speed goes like into the crapper. But that's fine, I think. Send you guys over to here. Not you though. You're supposed to still defend Baltimore or something. I don't know where the hell you're defending. Yeah, go defend Boston. Send you guys to Japan as well. What are we gonna do with Japan? I'm not too sure. Use it as a launching point to invade like Manchuria, I guess. But they do have what some might say a lot of soldiers. Right now, like I'm looking at, you know, East Germany. Looks like it'd be pretty easy to invade, or at least push our way to like this river. But no, you also have to then. No, Czechoslovakia is not actually in a faction with the Soviets yet, and they're not a puppet state, so we'll probably have to worry about that at some point, but not today. Let's support splitting Czechoslovakia in half. Oh, it automatically finished? Okay. Let's establish the Republic of Korea. Oh, me asking them to do that actually just immediately made Czechoslovakia into a puppet state, so probably was not in our best interest. In hindsight. Can I really not draw it? You know, let's make it go down a little bit more. How many pawns are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only need to get like 4 divisions here. You guys are going to be on these provinces. And that should still be enough. How many men do you have? 3 divisions. Basically nothing at all. And we still got a lot of planes ready to go. Of course, we're going to ship all of these planes to Europe. You don't have a bigger airport? Are these all 200? The answer looks like it's yes. So once these guys actually arrive, we will deploy them somewhere else. And we'll use you to basically try to bomb any Soviet ships that come out of the Strait of Denmark here. Okay, so I mean, you're still looking pretty good. 1 division against 4 to 5. I don't see any cities on this side of the country. What can I actually give you? American advisors. Manpower gain goes up. Your war support? No, you have 100% war support, so we definitely don't want to waste our political power doing that. So no American equipment. There we go. And some advisors. Like, they should still be good. Like, they're a puppet state of... No, maybe there's like do not call in the British Empire. I'm not too sure. Again, I can't send volunteers, even though I really wish I could. I definitely would if it gave me the option to. Send you guys to Japan as well. Hopefully Japan has the supply limit to actually take care of you. If not, that's okay. Just a permanent occupation of Japan seems good enough. You guys actually have enough supply here now. Fantastic. When and if the Korean War actually pops off, we're looking at a pretty solid state to defend it. What do you do? Air experience money to 5. Okay. I mean, it looks like it's going in our favor right now, so I'm not too worried. You know, we gave them enough food. They can last the next, like, 200 days without eating anything. I am not worried. Yeah, no, I don't think we need to send them anything else. I think we're completely okay. Probably wanted then... Well, we got the National Security Act. Who can actually hire as the defense guy? You already automatically selected somebody in. Military policy... You're kind of garbage. You're also kind of garbage. Factory output 10%. Get in here, Robert Levitt. You seem pretty good. So, I mean, we're pretty good to go for some sort of invasion of the Soviet Union. Of course, we would definitely be completely outnumbered. By a lot. Like, not even a question. We'd be significantly outnumbered because our army's actually pretty small. In comparison to the Soviet Union, especially since the French, the British, everybody else that would be part of the faction kind of has nothing going for them. I think once Korea is established, we will recognize the Franco regime. Apparently, I can't do it. I mean, I could do it here. But do you put it up to a vote, or you just automatically do it? You just have an opinion modifier. That's not too bad. It would make you at least positive. I will recognize the regime. I don't know if anybody's really going to support us. Turkey, right now, apparently wants to support the Soviet Union. Isn't that just disappointing? Everybody else should say yes, right? We can't influence what the British, the Chinese, or the French say. But essentially, everybody else should be more supportive of us. I'll definitely ask them. I will definitely support. Brazil said yes. The Soviets have said no. Australia said yes. Portugal said yes. The French have said yes. Wait, who's supporting the Soviets? That's Mexico. No, Mexico. You gotta support me. You cannot support the Soviet Union. Things are going well. It's been adopted. At least for right now, we'll see. Again, theoretically, not theoretically, but like normally how this would work, Soviet Union said yes. That should automatically fail it. But that's okay for now. You cannot draw a front line here. Do you not? I have military access to you. You're not a puppet state of ours? Then I should not have released you then. I thought you were not going to stay ours. So we'll recognize the Franco regime. I mean, that would... Support the Turkish government. We don't want them falling into the hands of the Soviets. Yes, you're a partially recognized government. I don't know if I can ask for the UN to support you. Maybe after this is done being voted on. Only the Soviets and Turkey said no. Canada, I'm hoping will say yes. Japan should say yes because they are on the council and they are my puppet state, so I'd imagine they would say yes no matter what. Okay, so the Berlin crisis is over. New Finland has joined Canada. That is A-okay. And it looks like it's failed, but I believe failed actually means that we won. At least to my knowledge. That should mean that we won the crisis. So Canada is now whole. What if I just go around asking everybody for support? You would not support me. Why not? Base desire. You just don't like me, Portugal. Fine. So I'm guessing they recognize Spain, so you are now an actual country. You got plus 14, even though I gave you official worldwide recognition. But whatever. You know what? That's fine. So the Soviet Union's left Iran. The United Kingdom hasn't quite yet. I might need to ask them to leave. I'm not too sure we're getting them to leave actually does, to be completely honest. Also, the Shah is already in charge. Even though it's 1948. Like, I'm assuming this is the same Shah as the one that happened in 1953. I might be wrong. And correct me in the comments if I am. Supposed taking place on, yeah, South Korea. Definitely support South Korean being recognized. You're already supporting us. Please support me. You don't want to support me, huh? You don't like me. You like us, so please say yes to the resolution. India's already going to say yes. Australia. Yes, everybody please agree with me. Thank you very much. I mean, we should have all the votes. It's 12-5. Apparently somebody who normally supports the, Yes, please support my position. They went to Japan. You should also vote with me. Okay, no, the Mexicans have said no. They like the Soviets too much. Why do you like the Soviets more than me? Doesn't make sense because you're unaligned right. So, like, why would you support the Soviet Union over me? South Korea should be recognized. I doubt North Korea will be recognized. Actually, I think we already had a vote on it, didn't we? And we said no to it, like, outright. I believe so, at least. But it's definitely being supported. Fantastic. So thank you, everybody. What does that do? Not too sure if it really does anything. Decisions available. Will demand the British withdraw from Iran. Hopefully you actually win. You still only have one division. They still have 3-5. I mean, I don't know if the embargo is actually doing anything at all. Also, I'm not too sure if Burma is actually supposed to win the war. Against the socialist. They might have been supposed to win. Honestly, I'm not too sure. And I don't know how long Burma remained a colony for. It's a little bit of a gap in my knowledge here. Again, Britain, I would give you military access. Like, you can just leave. I can guarantee their independence. I can guarantee 5 nations. Which nations do I guarantee? Germany. Okay, basically people who I would more or less expect. But this should be the year NATO is founded. It also should be the year where the Leningrad uprising will begin. Because right now, you're a sphere state as opposed to a Soviet republic. And you got about 117 days left. I mean, there's a chance that it just does not work. I don't know what other mod we played where we tried to coup a different country and just immediately failed. Again, that could theoretically be what happens again. Civilian factories. I can't build any civilian factories in our little puppet states. That's okay. Just crank out more military factories here. Again, I would love to build nukes, but I don't think that's at all possible. Build radar stations all along the coast here. Radar everywhere. We want to make sure that the Soviets don't do like some sort of sneak attack. Build one in Austria as well, even though I'm pretty sure that'll eventually just become its own separate nation. Got a few military factories. Is there anything we don't have? The answer is mechanized. So we can just build a ton of mechanized divisions. Like, we should be A-okay for that. And who we're trading with? We're trading rubber with you. And chromium. So we can't theoretically get chromium a little bit cheaper than normal. Never mind, we cannot get to get it a little bit cheaper than normal. I was mistaken. That's fine. We'll just trade like this. Should be good. Send you guys to Japan. Have fun over there. Okay, Hungary. Okay, Hungary is now gone communist. They're still not a satellite state quite yet. And Greece, like, how have you not won? Like, it's theoretically impossible for you to lose. It's probably because it's led by the AI. And the AI has no idea that it can literally just walk into this area and win. Again, if I could send volunteers, it'd be very easy to do so. Can I at least have you guys, like... You can't front line. Can I at least have you fall back line here? Fine, just garrison South Korea then. Remain the British withdraw from Iran. Hopefully they will say yes. If they just withdraw on their own, then we probably don't need to do this. We're definitely not recognizing the Philippines independence because they are, as far as I'm concerned, not a real country. We can intervene in the French elections. And of course we're going to do that. I mean, do I want to start up a coup in the Philippines? The answer is like probably. Who's got the most support? Democratic right, unaligned left. They probably want to put in Democratic right. And let's do it in the south. How long will that take? It's going to take until November. No, basically until 1951. It's a while, I will admit. But it could be a lot worse. You're going to establish ComCon. Don't really remember exactly what that is. And I kind of thought, like, at some point I would be able to do, like, the Marshall Plan, but apparently not. Still don't want to support us, though. I'm going to improve the relation with Turkey, because I feel like that might be important in the future. Like, are you guys already at max? You are at max. Efficiency and efficiency cap. We actually... You make the cap higher? No, you make the growth higher. And that's much different. But I don't think there's anything I can do to make the cap higher. You know what? Let's just put in an 8-hour workday because we're nice. Yeah, it's not going to change this at all, unfortunately. At least not yet. We probably actually do want to get some bombers here. Carriers, rocket interceptors. Yeah, tactical... Wait, no. I saw jet bombers in there. Yeah, get the jet bombers for, like, a bunch of military factories. Throw them up to here. That should be good. And I think with that, this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, more thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumb down. Once more, subscribe, and goodbye.